What's up, guys? It's Totentons back with another Kingdom of Loathing video. Today we are going to do the source path, and I only did this once, I think about a couple years ago, something like that, around the time it first came out. So I don't remember too much about it. Got the page here in the wiki pulled up so we can kind of read a little bit about it. Basically, stat gains from monsters are going to be reduced quite a bit, including when we run higher monster level. Stat gains are mostly going to come from source agents and other encounters that give stats besides those fights. Looks like our deck of every card won't give us any stats either, and no consumables are going to give stats except for stuff from the source terminal. And we're going to have agent fights coming up periodically. They can only be defeated using skills that we'll get from the source path. So we'll probably try to get some of these skills pretty quickly so that we can deal with the agents, since we're going to need to face them in order to get our levels up. Looks like we can use duplicate 5 times per day instead of once, and port scan is going to summon a source agent instead of a government agent. And we could go to the source strategy here to see what people recommend, but looks like it's bunch of stuff regarding items in the month that I don't have anyway, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to just refresh the screen, open up the guide, and let's go through the gash. Alright, so I've already switched over my boots to a different skin, and I think what I'm going to go with is actually the Postamancer. I need to get that level 30 trophy anyway. I've been neglecting that for a while. So, the Pearly Gates. So, for Pet Heaven, obviously, if we were to not have access to our skills, we definitely wouldn't want the shirt, but since we still get to have all our skills, we'll have access to torso awareness. So the Astral Shirt could be a good choice. Astral Pet Sweater could be another good one. And we are playing a Postamancer, so maybe the Statuette, but I think I'm actually going to go with the Pet Sweater. And then, of course, we're not getting any stat gains from any of these things, but the Astral Six-Pack is still going to be a good source of adventure generation, I think. We'll see how that plays out. Let me go ahead and just hit the permery and perm a couple things real quick here, and we'll head over to the bureau. We're going to do hardcore and Postamancer, select older path and the source, and let's go with the wallaby, and then once more unto the breach. Alright, so here's our little intro text where we meet Morpheus, and then we get to take the red pill. Why, oh why didn't I take the blue pill? Alright, so let's let the script run through all our stuff real quick here, do our detective cases. And I'm pretty sure since we have one run, I think it was actually just a softcore run, under our belt, we'll start with a additional source skill aside from source punch. We may have to actually visit the Oracle to get it. So let's actually head on over there. And Spooky Raven Manor, do the phone. Let's try clicking that again. Okay, no. That's where we buy our skills. Okay, so yeah, but we do have one enlightenment, so we can buy a skill. Let's just check these out. We've got source punch that we already have. We have a few passives here, and then several combat skills. I think the initiative boost would probably be a good idea. I'm going to go with that one first. Alright, so we can get some of our standard beginning of the day stuff out of the way real quick here. So drawing the stat gain card is going to be a waste, but we can use some meat to start out. That will be helpful. And we could always grab a weapon. Let's actually save the rest of those for the moment. Let's educate, extract, and digitize. Set our inquiry. And wonder if enhancing substats will do any good. Let's just give it a shot. Let's actually auto sell that card real quick. And then let Mafia run breakfast so we can get rid of a bunch of these once per day reminders. Alright, and then hit the map again. Okay, so it's going to be interesting because we have a few things that we normally wouldn't have if we were doing the source path back when it first came out, like the genie bottle. Let's go ahead and just visit the horsery and see what we got. We got a -4 plus 12 and 0 for the crazy horse. I think we'll rent the dark horse. And then let's hit the LT&T office and get our boots. And then visit the foundry and pick something up there. I think I'm going to go with the fish hatchet, actually. Could use a boost to our strength. And then let's unlock the briefcase. Alright, so that's done running. We can go over to the tutorial and get that out of the way. Alright, so let's equip some things here. We could probably summon our pants. I'm going to go with muscle. I don't think we need to do a porpoise. Let's put those on. Let's switch to our gelatinous cubeling. And then head on over to the love tunnel. May want to grab a free rest real quick first. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I think we'll probably go with the Muscality gear. Let's fight the engineer. And we'll go ahead and go with the lobotomy. Let's see what our script wants to do if we run that to attack. And let's see, should we go with chocolate? I don't think we need the boomerang because we have plenty of sources of copies right now. Although toast, to make some stench chili toast might be a good idea as well. I'm just going to stick with the chocolate for now. Let's equip those. And may as well go visit the Oracle and see what we get from that. You open the door to the dilapidated tenement building and walk up the stairs to the 4th floor. What should I do, Oracle? You'll have to figure that out for yourself. I will tell you this, though. I don't remember leaving any spoons in the skeleton store. Okay. Alright, let's hit Summon Smith's Nest a couple times. Use a couple flaskfuls of Hollow. Let's alter that to Superficially Interested. May want to save our last summon for tonight just in case we want to use that as a nightcap. Alright, so our MP isn't quite high enough right now to use Disintegrate. So we won't worry about that for the moment. Let's go ahead and rub the Genie Bottle and fight a writing desk. And then let's digitize it and kill it. Alright, next step. So we did get a small amount of stats from that thing, not much, but they're definitely reduced. Let's go ahead and create our meat car. And then we'll want to go get an accordion. The question is our standard mood we normally use going to be helpful? You know it will probably be helpful. We have some skills we can use so we can't normally use when we do a standard run, like Ruthless Efficiency. It's a good one for de-leveling. But is there going to be much benefit to the increased monster level? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's go check out the Snow Joe. And I'm going to set that for Moxie mode. Alright, yeah, I probably should have rested first since that mood swing just used up a bunch of our MP. And heck, why not try taking a April shower? Alright, let's do that again. Alright. We seem to be doing okay. That's 5 free fights, and we got a ring of detect boring doors. Let's let Wham run a fight and see if that goes okay. Yeah, just bash away at it. That seems like a good idea. Alright, we got our wine. We have 3 more fights to go. Alright, let's micrometeorite this thing. Stuffed. Extract. Oh, you know what we need to do? There's our Pecomatic lockpick, so we're done with that. We need to summon a thrall. So let's restore. And I think I'm going to go with the Spaghetti Elemental. Once we get that thing up to level 5, it'll start blocking the first attack. And that should help with... I'm not sure how hard those agents are going to be yet. Alright, let's see. Do we want to go with our Stomping Boots and try to get some paste and use our free runaways? Or do we want to go with the Rockin' Robin to try to level up a little bit more? That only gives us +6 to experience. Let's see what our calculated universe looks like. Alright, let's go ahead and pull a Frat Orc and Yellow Ray it. Get that out of the way. Disintegrate. There we go. And let's see, we may as well grab those plus adventures real quick as well while we're in here. And then before I forget, let's go break our hippie stone. Let's go visit the council. Let's head over to Distant Woods. And I'm going to grab the bounties so I can do those later on. Not today, but when I break the prism. That way I can do 6 of them that day. Oh, we have some resolutions we can use too. Almost forgot those were a thing. We have a ghost we can go blast real quick. Kind of curious if we're still going to get +20 stats on those. While we prepare to do that, let's visit the garbage tote. Let's see if assembling a shirt makes a difference. So we'll put that on. Then let's go to our mumming trunk and dress our Robin up as Oliver Cromwell. That reminds me of a funny story. Well, sort of. A while back, I was driving in town and see this guy on the street corner playing like a saxophone or something like that. And I'm sitting at the stoplight, and so I rolled down my window to listen to the music to see what, if he sounds good. And like right when I roll my window down, the guy just starts yelling out, "Do you think Oliver Cromwell might have been a pedophile? Is that a possibility?" It's just kind of random. I'm like, okay. But then, he started playing his music again. And it was pretty good, but the guy is obviously a little mentally unbalanced. So anyway, let's get the rest of these fights. We got one more free fight here at the Snow Joe, and I'm going to do another free rest. Did we get any stats from that? No, we did not. Let's macro, digitize, stuffed, weapon, and cannelloni cannon. Okay, there we go. Got those out of the way. Got distracted for a second there. We were going to go bust that ghost and see if we still get the +20 stats for busting a ghost. So let's take care of that. Shoot the ghost a few times, and then trap him. Yeah, we do get +20 to stats, and then we got +5 and +4 for the Oliver Cromwell costume, so not too bad. And the shirt seems to be making a difference. Let's see if there's anything else we can hit. Let's put those back on. Helps if we use the Astral Pet Sweater. Alright, we need our expression. We have Patient Smile on for some reason. Should we go with the Rise Smile, or should we use one of the new Mime expressions that boost our stats? I'm just going to go with Rise Smile for now. And we have 3 songs. So, could do the song for the aptitude. Could hit our Witch's set to boost our Robin's weight as well. May as well do that. We have 34 more scraps. And apparently we have enough candy to do sweet synthesis, but pretty sure movement is not the one we want, so we'll just leave that alone. Let's just cast that a couple more times. I don't care about that. Alright, let's go ahead and visit the skeleton store and see what that is about. Okay, so according to the guide, the nose spoon unappears after 11 combat turns. I wonder, can we advance that with Shattering Punch? So that's 1. So that's 2. 3. There's 4. Obviously using Shattering Punch isn't going to help us too much over the course, since we only get that 3 times a day. Real quick here, let's do port scan. I'm kind of curious to see how tough those agents are. We can only use source skills against them. So right now we would only have Source Punch. Yeah, we still get decent amount of muscle stats from that. Not that that's our main stat or anything. There's number 5. Number 6. Seven. We have a digitized monster coming up, so let's see if that does anything. Might as well grab that. Oh, what? Oh, man. I think our wiener dog might have overrode our digitized fight we were supposed to have. So, whether it counts as one of the fights is going to remain a mystery. Alright, so we should have one more combat to go to get that no spoon. Oh, the former owner's not even that difficult. There we go. So we did get it. So it looks like the we'll use that spoon real quick. Looks like that Shattering Punch did count as a combat. I mean, it is a combat, even though it's a free insta-kill. So let's go visit the little phone here. Oh, maybe I didn't actually complete giving the Oracle the spoon. Don't give her the spoon. Gives her the spoon, obviously, because there's no spoon. Alright, so let's head back to the manor and the phone, and I think what we'll want to do is get some kind of combat skill to help us with the fights against the agents. Or we may want these passives that let us block attacks. Or this de-leveler. Actually, I think the de-leveler there is probably the best one to go with right now. So let's do that. And we are level 5, so we seem to be leveling up alright. Wonder if it's worth making a hand and glove. Alright, let's head over to Distant Woods and let's use port scan and see how we do. Might have been a good idea to restore our MP first though, huh? And oh, we have Daily Affirmation Be Mind Master. Might be a good one to use. Wonder if the exploding cigars will work on the agents. We'll find out. Alright, can we rest first? We can. Okay, let's hit again. And we're attacked by a wolfman. The monster's body starts flickering abruptly in and out of existence. There's a distorted screams that bursts, and a man in a suit emerges from what used to be its insides. Nice. And we got stats for that fight. 21 more scraps on her shirt. Okay. Agent Connor. Do we still have Ruthless Efficiency running? We do. Okay. That's in our mood, right? It is, indeed. Okay. Let's hack him. And source punch him. Wow. That's a good chunk of skill points there. Substat points. Yeah. We may have to do that a few more times. I'm wondering, can we copy those? I doubt it. But let's just try switching to our reanimator. Well, let's switch back to the Robin first. Do another fight. Do port scan. Kill it. Alright, so probably should have been using the port scan in zones that we need a burn delay. Anyway, let's go ahead and face him, and we'll do the hack. Let's just see. Nope. That item would be hacked out of existence faster than you can use it. So obviously we can't do that. It's not a source skill, so it doesn't work. That one seemed a little bit tougher than the last one. Took 2 hits. Is there a counter for source agents to show up? What determines when they show up aside from the port scan? Let's see. Source agents will periodically appear. Agents appear after enough combats have been finished, though combats in zones where the Oracle has asked for a no spoon do not count toward this. So, how many combats does it take to get to the center of an agent? Alright, let's head on back over here, and yeah, we only have one more port scan to go, and we do have 5 duplicates, so I'm kind of curious how badly an agent will kill us if we duplicate it. Probably want to save that for after we have some more skills. Alright, how many turns of substats do we have left here? We have 82. Our shirt has 17 more scraps. May want to save that shirt for a little while from now, once we have more basically tougher combats. Let's go ahead and use that daily affirmation there. Let's use some chocolate. And then let's switch our shirt for a lot of use tape. Let's hit the council. And we have basically up to the level 6 quest. Let's go back to the Oracle real quick, see where she wants us to go next. She's going to send us to any places that we... Looks like it's all just places we bust ghosts. I don't know. Kind of seems like it. Let's switch... Well, actually, hold on. Still have 9 turns of Puzzle Champ left. Where we have higher weight, so that may be a good time to take advantage of our stomping boots and go to the spooky forest. Let's see if we can get those non-combats to unlock the hidden temple. So we'll explore the stream, march to the marsh. Of course, we could wait till we have some stench jelly and use that to get through here faster as well. But I think that would be a while, and I don't want to save the quest that long. Otherwise, I might forget to do it. Alright, let's investigate the dense foliage. We have plenty of runs still. Alright, there we go. And so we have the temple unlocked. Totally forgot about trying to use our reanimator on the agents. Let's turn in the larva. And the only place we really have to burn delay right now is the outskirts of Cobb's Knobs, so we may as well hit that while we still have a 46-pound pair of stomping boots. Run away! We're probably going to want to stomp on a few monsters with these things too, so we can get at least a little bit of adventure generation from Spleen. Alright, so burn quite a bit of delay here. So now we can just go ahead and attack these other ones. Dude, I don't want to help you. Stop bugging me. Map appears next non-combat. There we go. Got that unlocked. So may as well go waste some more adventures here. It's not really wasting, but, you know. Release the boots. Do we want to digitize the desk again so that we don't have to take extra long to get the 5th one? The next one's going to be in 30 turns. We'll do it on the next one. Probably should hit the gain mysticality stats option instead of trying to do the opening the office door. We'll choose the right one next time we get that. Release the boots. Probably one more stomp should be good. How much source essence do we have? Yeah, we have enough to eat today. Although, we may want to save up and get the goggles. Only 21 mysteriousness, come on. You know, we probably want to get that writing desk thing out of the way quicker so that we can get to the top floor. Well, not the top floor, but the second floor of the manor, so we can fight some nightstands. Surprised we don't have a counter for how many combats we've got here. Alright, release the boots one more time. Switch back to our Rockin' Robin. And let's finish up this no spoon quest. There we go. Got the spoon. Let's go spoon the Oracle. And let's see what skill we want to get next. Okay, so probably should have been paying more attention to the actual fight. Big guns deals tremendous damage to a source agent, briefly stuns the agent. Or source kick deals significant damage. Restores all your HP. Or do we want to go with some more of these passives? Let's go with the big guns for now, because that's another stun. I think that'll be useful. Alright, so we may as well, before we forget, head over to the daily dungeon and get that out of the way. If we're lucky, it will only be 3 combats. And then we'll have to do some consumption to get our adventures back up. To 16 adventures till that comes back. Go through the boring door. I wonder. Let's see what happens here. I wish for wisdom. Hey, we got the basically normal amount. Let's go through the boring door again. Use our lockpicks. And that should be our last combat here. Alright, let's open this and get our fat loot token. So I'm thinking at this point we may as well just use up the rest of that shirt. 17 scraps left. And let's cast Ode. Let's do 2 hacked Gibsons. Is the meteorite going to give us plus stats? Let's see what our experience looks like. Yeah, it does. Okay. Do we want to? Well, yeah, we have free crafting since we're not in standard, so we can wait to eat till we get some milk and magnesium. Let's visit the council. Let's go see what the Oracle wants us to do next. The overgrown lot. What a surprise. Alright, let's do we want to see what happens when we duplicate an agent and risk dying? Might as well. Worst case scenario, we waste, a turn doing that. We got ruthlessly efficient running still. We should, because it's part of our mood. Maybe we should drop the monster level. $20 is not much, so that should be survivable, right? Do elemental damage skills affect the source punch? Let's actually see what happens when we switch this over to prismatic damage. We should change that spell damage earlier anyway. Do we want to leave that at initiative or damage absorption? We're at 120 initiative, and with the agent fights, we should be at 320, right? And what is our wisp at? It's only, or spaghetti elemental rather. It's at level 3, so that's not blocking anything yet. Alright, let's just go see what happens. We need to open up the overgrown lot first. And did we actually educate port scan? No, we did not. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Whoa. No, don't even have the option to wink at him. Okay. Dupe. And we die. So that was a bad idea. Lesson learned, right? Let's just see what the yeah, the familiars can't act during the fight, so that should have been obvious that we can't wink at them. That was a hack, and then a ranged, and then a melee attack, another hack, another ranged attack. So we need to be able to block some of those attacks. So we may want to just adventure here to pick up another skill. Screw that. I'm just going to go start doing this. Alright, what are our combat encounters at? Negative 27. Let's switch our mood back on. Alright, let's go visit our vehicle. Alright, let's convert all that. Let's see what other options we have here. We could do some shoe gum too, but I think I'll save that. We're at negative 31. That's got to be helpful enough. Nine turns till our next digitized writing desk. How many turns of 49? Okay. Okay, we got all our hot wings. And there's the dodecagram. Two more turns till our digitized monster shows up. One more turn. Alright, let's head to the overgrown lot. Digitize, and then kill it. May as well stick in here for another 7 turns. I should get the next desk and then get the spoon, hopefully. A malt liquor golem. Kill the pigeon. 8 more scraps on her shirt. A cooler wino. Alright, just a couple more turns till that desk shows up. deodorant could be useful. Alright, so one more desk in 20 turns, and then we should be done with that. And I don't know how many more turns or combats till we get the no spoon. But let's kill this pigeon and see what happens. Nope. A sewer snake with a sewer snake in it. There we go, there's our spoon. Don't give her the spoon. Let's go grab another source skill. And we may want to disbelieve some of these hacks. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so from here we just are going to go finish up the Deep Fat Friars quest. We'll see where we're going from there. For now, I'm going to take a short break and join me next time when we finish up day 1 of our source run.